This is a mystery book. It's decent enough that I wonder why there was no Little Sister Mystery series. The Babysitter's Club got a mystery spin-off series.
Argo Font Book Review. Argo Font Book Review.
This book was written by Diane Mollison. Nancy's family is going to Seattle for 10 days. They are hiring a house sitter while they're gone. Karen really wants the job, but Nancy's parents tell her, no, they can't hire a child. They need an adult who can mow the lawn. Really? You guys are leaving for 10 days. The lawn will be fine if you don't cut it for 2 weeks. As consolation for not getting the house-sitting job, Nancy gives Karen permission to give eye drops to the cat during the day. Gee, thanks. Nancy does exposition for the mystery solution. She's got a tape recorder, which records all noise in a room for 2 hours. She points out her dad's computer, which has all sorts of top-secret files for the bank. You need his password in order to use it. The house-sitter is Bill Barrett, an employee at the bank. Karen decides he's irresponsible since he's not at the house every hour of the day. Karen, that's because he has a day job at the bank. You know that. Karen introduces herself to Bill, who seems annoyed that a random kid is telling him how to do his job. Karen instantly hates him, so she decides to spy on him with binoculars. Mom tells her to stop. You shouldn't spy on other people. Karen does it anyway, because she never follows her parents' rules in general. Karen's excuse is that she's technically watching the house, not the neighbor, so it's totally fine to spy on him. Karen sees Bill go through the entire house. He looks at everything and takes notes. Karen figures he's a thief, cataloging what he wants to steal. His girlfriend comes over briefly, and he searches until 2 a.m. when he makes a phone call. Karen tells her friend Hanny that Bill's a thief, but Hanny doesn't believe her. She figures he was just calling Nancy's dad in Seattle. 2 a.m. on the East Coast is 11 p.m. on the West Coast. That's way too late to be calling Seattle. We'll later learn he was calling his girlfriend to update her on the situation. This makes no sense, because there is no update. The situation hasn't changed at all. A normal person would wait and tell his girlfriend the next day, instead of waking her up at 2 in the morning to tell her everything's the same. I'm surprised she didn't break up with him over that. What I'm trying to say is that there's no good reason for the culprit to make this suspicious phone call other than the fact that readers need to know he's the culprit. The next time Bill talks to Karen, he's very nice. They chat about a lot of things, and he asks many questions about Nancy's family. What a friendly guy! Karen goes back to suspecting Bill of evildoing when she sees a blue glow coming from the computer room. Only a villain would leave a computer screen on all day instead of turning it off. Karen tries to get Bill's fingerprints from the doorknob. She makes a big mess and gets no fingerprints. What was she planning to do with the fingerprints anyway? Prove he entered the house? That's pretty pointless. Karen goes in Nancy's house. She reads Bill's notebook, which has a list of random words, including Open Sesame. There's also a bank slip for a withdrawal of $1,000. Karen tells her mother, who punishes her for spying on the neighbors after being told not to. I'm just kidding, of course. Mom has no problem with Karen breaking the rules. Mom invites Bill over for dinner to prove he's a normal person, not a thief. Karen decides to spy on Bill at the bank. She wears a silly disguise and learns nothing of interest, although she insists it's suspicious for someone who works at a bank to have access to large bills. Karen uses Nancy's tape recorder in the computer room. It records Bill talking to his girlfriend. They say they're using the computer to rob the bank. They've stolen over $20,000 from various accounts. The password to the computer was the name of the dog that Nancy's family used to have. He got that information from Karen. Way to go, Karen! You helped the culprit! Karen plays the tape for her mother. Mom says this evidence was illegally gathered, so it can't be used to arrest Bill. Wow, I never expected the Little Sister books to care more about proper police procedure than the Nancy Drew series. Mom calls the police. They get real evidence from the bank. Karen spies on the police as they arrest Bill, which is kind of ridiculous. They would notice her. But it's nice to hear Bill's full confession. He was trying to steal money so he and his girlfriend could run away and get married. Seth and Mom apologize to Karen for not believing her. Karen brags to Nancy. The bank gives Karen a check and a round of applause for all her work. The end. Post-book follow-up. Here's the Karen drinking game. Karen behaved herself in this book. It's not bad for a simple kid's mystery. It's very simple. Not much happens besides Karen spying on the culprit. Good thing she realized he was a culprit at the start of the book before any crimes had occurred. I like the mystery solution of Karen recording the culprit's conversation. I have to say, though, Karen is super lucky that the culprits decided to give a bunch of plot exposition. Most people don't say incriminating information out loud without prompting. Yeah, he was talking to his girlfriend, but she already knew about his crimes. He didn't have to repeat it to her. There are 2 fake-out scares. First, Karen accidentally leaves the cat medicine in the computer room. She worries if Bill sees it, he'll know she was in the room. Bill is supposed to give the cat medicine each night and morning, so presumably he did see Karen move the medicine, but nothing happens as a result. I guess he figured he misplaced it or something. Similarly, when Karen is recording Bill and his girlfriend, the girlfriend notices the open blinds. She gestures at them, and when Bill shuts the blinds, he almost sees Karen. That entire scene should have been on the audio tape, but we never hear it. I was actually looking forward to hearing that conversation. Overall, this is a fine mystery for kids, although older readers like myself will probably want something a bit more complicated. Not just Karen accuses somebody of being evil for no reason at all, and it turns out they are evil. Good going, Karen. It reminds me of some Boxcar Children mysteries, and of course it reminds me of the Spying on a Neighbor movie, which was previously copied in Babysitter's Club Mystery number 8. I give Babysitter's Little Sister number 111, Karen's Spy Mystery, a thumbs up.